Moin, willkommen bei Conundrum, ein Rätselspiel von einer der Portalmacher. Fangen wir an. Akzeptieren.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect. With each visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge. The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit differently. Well, let's see here. If I configure the transdimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit... indisposed at the moment. If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as I can.
Glaube ich nicht.
Oh, you confounded machine. Oh. What was that?
Hört sich nicht gesund an. Muss unser Onkel sein, nehme ich mal an.
Oh, good. That should be a safety release. Where on earth did I put that? Oh, no. Ah!
Ja. Oh.
Wait, what just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can. Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can do better than this. Testing.
There. Ah, much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid. Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. I do think the failsafe was tripped accidentally. Unfortunately, the front door will remain in lockdown until you can restore the power.
Überhaupt nicht kleines Ding hier.
If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the manor's power grid.
Will ich das? Vor allem, warum ist es so groß hier? Oder ist das ein Riese?
Throw that switch there. It should be the one.
Okay. Ein anderer Switch. War's das?
Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased. What you are holding is an early prototype of the interdimensional shift device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove. If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first.
Schön zu wissen.
There's something I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house since the last time you barged in. I mean, visited. Now, one of the topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts, existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that it can be widened enough to travel through. The glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area. You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet. Just be patient. This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruidae, or a drinking bird, except it's far more advanced.
Da kommen wir gar nicht zum Reden hier. Meins.
Well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function. This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift. There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times lighter than normal.
Naja, ein Safe in der Größe wird 200 bis 300 Kilo wiegen, also 20 bis 30 Kilo als Kind heben. Ich weiß ja nicht, außer du bist ein Halbriese. Ich will ja nicht sagen.
Though that looks like a regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass-to-electricity converter.
Ah ja, kennt man.
There's that lovely bird again. Sometimes I call him Desmond. Something to note. Since you're holding a version of the IDS device, you, in fact, are not the you in an alternate dimension. Let me try that again. You remain constant, so no matter the dimension, your mass, shape, speed, and trying personality remain the same. You should throw that IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the wall. That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device to switch dimensions at your leisure.
Für die flauschige Dimension. Okay. Einfach nochmal drücken.
As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manor are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and batteries. This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove.
Was ist denn das bitte für ein Haus?
Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just simple. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent.
Oh.
I'll need to tune that later.
Ich glaube, das Ding will mich umbringen. Das ist ein Terminator. Was soll ich jetzt machen? Achso.
That's my favorite chair. Oh, and that one too.
Warum?
These are my own particular hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium dope yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Gives them an extra kick.
Echt jetzt?
Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere.
Doch. Ganz klar. Wo denn? Finde ich gut. Wo jetzt denn da hin? Ah. Bin ich dumm? Oder hätte ich erst drüben sein müssen und dann das Ding einschmeißen? Übersehe ich hier was? Da ist nichts. Oder muss ich mir irgendwas von hinten holen?
Just letting you know that you reset the glass. Thank you.
Ah, schön zu wissen. Ich will ja nichts sagen. Fuck. Okay, da bin ich schuld. Nochmal eine Ehrenrunde, weil wir es können. War nicht so. Scheiße. Ja, ja. Und sonst so schönes Wetter, habe ich gehört. Was ist denn das?
Oh, that creature there is an interdimensional kinetic entity, or Ike.
Ja, das ist Keil. Kann ich das werfen? Ja. Das wäre gerade ungesund gewesen. Ein klein wenig.
Stop for a minute and take a look at the painting. The machine I referred to as Dolly started out as a simple metal forge that had been in the family since medieval times. The original quadrangle suit of armor was actually constructed in this very forge. My great-grandfather modified the old forge so that if it had enough raw resources, it could craft steel objects autonomously. This predecessor to Dolly supplied all the materials needed to build the Underground Railroad.
Auf dem Berg. Am Arsch der Welt.
In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you.
Haben wir eine Katze hier? Was haben wir jetzt gemacht?
In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you.
Fuck.
Ah, that's where that got to. That is a botched experiment of mine called the awkward noise generator. There's got to be more around here somewhere.
Ah, okay, daran bin ich gestorben.
Standard issue conveyor belts. Sometimes laziness should be indulged.
Bleib mal stehen hier. Ich möchte das Ding anfassen. Da ist weg. Immer diese...
That's a portrait of my father, Papa Wilfred Zapp Quadrangle. He was part of a top-secret NASA mission to capture Sputnik and replace it with a basketball.
Immer diese Weltraumratten. Ich muss schon fragen, was los ist. Es braucht Energie.
So, I haven't discussed my location a whole lot, but it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo. I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up.
Mhm. Also wahrscheinlich im PC-Raum, wenn er Limbo spielt.
Well, now you're just crying out for attention.
In die Hut. Wieso geht es nicht ganz hoch? Obwohl 30 Kilo sind 30 Kilo. Da muss der Ventilator ordentlich arbeiten. Alles verpasst? Ah. Ich hoffe mal, ich komme da drauf. Lauf. Passt. Einmal Inneneinrichtung bitte. Was zur Hölle?
Now here's a painting of my grandmother, Nana Trirangle, on my mother's side. They say she kept an acute awareness into her golden years, but if you ask me, I always thought she was rather obtuse. This room often gets rather sweltering in the summertime. Air circulation is very important.
Soll ich das da hinten? Nichts. Alter, ich wäre sowas von tot, wenn ich jetzt runtergestürzt wäre. Aber sowas von hart. Ich sag ja, das sind alles Halbriesen. Sonst hätte er es nicht überlebt. Also ein 30 Kilogramm Safe mit sich rumtragen. So ein bodenloser Abgrund. Warum auch immer. Ein bisschen hoch. Ja, ein bisschen sehr hoch. Okay, geht. Neues, Alter. Ja. Aber nur ja. Reicht es jetzt? Jetzt müssen wir noch springen können. Dann geht das schon.
Ah, yes. With these specifications, you should be able to recreate several objects in the Research and Development Lab adjacent to my office.
Mhm. Will ich das? Die langen Gänge, wie auch immer.
This is one of the animals that Dolly cloned to rather, well, intriguing results. Thus was produced the world's first and only fully elastic dog.
Habe ein Gummibärchen daraus gemacht.
Ah, you've moved on to a part of the manor where another type of dimensional rift is accessible. This is the gravid Wolfram dimension, or heavy for short. This dimension is in direct opposition to the fluffy dimension and will make things 10 times heavier.
Das ist Kruppstahl. Oder so ähnlich. Das ist Viech. Hallo Viech.
He's a bit on the shy side. Give him some time to get used to you.
Ja, bring mich um. Kannst du nicht aufnehmen?
Now just imagine how long it took me to lay all that out. Be careful.
Ja, du hast doch keine Hobbys. Kann ich das? Warum? Bin ich dumm? Was soll ich mir jetzt eine Treppe bauen?
I'd help you, but I've honestly forgotten which dolly is hooked up to which power converter.
Ach, das ist ein Laser. Darum gehen die kaputt. So, jetzt muss ich warten, bis es hart wird. Dann geht das schon. Hoffe ich. Da kann mich doch nicht draufstellen. Beschiss. Was muss ich jetzt machen? Wahrscheinlich geht auch ein Tisch und eine Couch. Nehme ich jetzt mal an. Kann ich nicht aufnehmen? Kann ich auch nicht aufnehmen. E kann ich auch nicht drücken. Was muss ich denn machen? Ist zwar etwas spät, aber ich komme einfach nicht drauf. Das ist nur schwere Dimension. Muss ich nochmal drücken. Das auch nicht. Muss ich nur eine bestimmte Art von den Dingern drücken, dass die Saves machen? Das will ich nicht. Ich will hier anscheinend. Aber warum will ich hier? Das sind die zwei da. Und der da. Ich hab doch den. Ist das jetzt besser? Oder muss ich da drauf springen, wenn die das schießen? Oder fürs Jump'n'Run machen. Ich muss hier drauf springen, da drauf springen, da drauf springen. Unter Umständen. Also 2 davon waren richtig. Also der hier muss noch anders sein. Warte, beziehungsweise den müsste ich suchen. Da, den da. Ja, jetzt habe ich richtig. Das ist auch für ein Rätsel so ein komisches. Ja, mach mal Laser. Ich möchte nicht gelasert werden, wenn ich da drauf gehe. Ich merke es nochmal. Springen. Warum hat denn die Treppe da weggemacht, der Spaß?
Some dimensions are tightly bound together, like the one we're in right now, and also the fluffy and heavy dimensions.
Hat man schon mal. Das ist Cycling hier. Geht kann man gar nicht.
That red battery will provide enough energy to enable the IDS device to widen the heavy dimension rifts in this area. It appears this dolly got stuck on an infinite loop. How unfortunate.
Und da klebt es. Aber nur weil es kann. Aus Gründen.
There seems to be a large expanse of piles and pits filled with various random objects. No, not where you are. Here, in this confounded place. Are those hard candies? They're a little